After weeks of reluctance and the failed meeting last week, Colombian President Ãlvaro Uribe and a top government delegation finally traveled to Piendamo, Cauca province, to meet indigenous leaders and discuss possible solutions after several indigenous protests and marches had left dozens of people injured. At the meeting, President Uribe said the government wanted to listen to the indigenous people.
The government wants to listen to you with all respect. The government wants to explain its reason with all respect and wants to look for options with complete respect and using all our imagination as far as possible. I would like to make this greeting and introduction a short one and go on right away to the issue we need to talk about.
Around 2,000 Colombian Indigenous joined the meeting, which came days after thousands of indigenous Colombians marched to the city of Cali. For the past 3 weeks, some 30,000 protesters from over a dozen indigenous groups demanded land and justice in the murders of indigenous leaders.
We have empty chairs in Congress where they make laws against the citizen. That is why we're here. That is the purpose of the Minga. Respect for our dignity and respect for our organizing process. And the fact that there are some rebellious indigenous people and that we have rejected the armed conflict in Colombia does not mean that indigenous political movement is what you have said it is. That is why today we demand respect for the process of dignity.
The meeting between Uribe and indigenous and labor representatives lasted for nearly 7 hours. However, after negotiations, the central point on protesters' agenda was still not addressed. Uribe was booed by Minga participants when he attempted to leave the remaining points on the agenda for discussion with the Committee of Ministers. Indigenous peoples have been demanding his direct involvement because they no longer believe in special task forces. After the meeting, Minga announced the protest will continue until their voices are heard. TITV Weekly.